Yo, what is up guys? It's the Goblin. In today's video we're going to be talking about the top 10 snipers in Call of Duty history. Now this video is going to be based off the sniper rifles in the game, not the actual top 10 sniper players if you guys were expecting that. This is the top 10 sniper rifles. I might do another episode talking about, the best snipers of all time and the Call of Duty YouTubers and stuff like that, professional players who have been the best snipers. But this is going to be talking about the sniper rifles over the history of the Call of Duty game. So we have the top 10 here in this video, and I also have 3 honorable mentions in the game. In the background you'll see some Black Ops 2 gameplay, some MW3 gameplay, just some of my old sniping gameplays were pretty fitting for the background of this video. If you guys all could drop a like on this thing, that would be absolutely awesome. And let's get into the top 10 snipers of all time. First of all, we have 3 honorable mentions. The first honorable mention is the R700 from Call of Duty 4. This gun was very dominant and it kind of got shadowed behind the M40 from Call of Duty 4. The R700 was a really good sniper rifle back in that game. However, it did have a little glitch on it where the bullet would actually shoot a bit. I think it was either to the left or to the right. I can't actually remember now because this game came out like so many years ago. Like I don't even know how many years ago. But the R700 it had a glitch where it would shoot either to the left or to the right, and that's basically what made this gun not the best and not very good compared to the M40. However, it still was a super good gun and it got less hit markers and could one-shot a bunch of people. Coming in next on my honorable mention is the PTRS-41 from World at War. Now, I'm not the biggest player of World at War. I only have maybe 1 or 2 days played on World at War, but this sniper rifle is absolutely dominant, and World at War had some of the best sniping maps in Call of Duty history, I'd say. These maps where you could sit back, maps that were similar to Wasteland and MW2 were plentiful in World at War. You could sit back and snipe, and that's why the PTRS-41 was probably my favorite sniper from World at War, and that's why I'm putting it here as an honorable mention. And the last honorable mention is the PSG-1 from Black Ops 1. This one as well was a very good sniper in Black Ops 1, where Black Ops 1 wasn't really the best sniping game. The PSG-1 was still a fan favorite among the people that did try to snipe in that game in Black Ops 1. Now let's get straight into the top 10 here. We have the top 10 sniper rifles. These are in order. Now I know some of you guys may disagree with the order or think I'm missing out on a sniper rifle, so leave your feedback down in the comment section down below. Leave what you guys think. If you guys don't want to write out your top 10, just write out your top 3 or your top 5 snipers, because these are my top 10, and I think that this list is pretty good. I think most of you guys will agree with a lot of these things on this list. I'll try to do my best to explain each of them. So coming in at number 10, we have the L96A1 from Black Ops 1. Again, Black Ops 1 was not the best sniping game ever. It was, especially compared to MW2, which came before Black Ops 1. This game was not the best for sniping. MW2 was one of the better games for sniping. Then BO1, they really saw that and they really nerfed it down super hard. However, the Treyarch series wasn't really fond of sniping until Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3, which are both pretty good games for sniping. Black Ops 2, arguably one of the best Call of Duty games for sniping. But the L96A1 was a very good sniper in Black Ops 1. And whenever I would snipe this one, as well as the PSG1 would be my choice of snipers. Coming in at number 9, we have the L118A from MW3. This sniper was absolutely awesome. Obviously, there was the MSR sniper, which was better in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, but the L118A was actually a very good sniper. The L11, I think, is what most people called it, what me and my buddies called it. This sniper was actually very good. It would zoom in so fast. MW3 had some of the fastest quickscoping ever, and if you were very accurate with this thing, sniping in MW3 was one of the best games to snipe in. That's why this comes in at the number 9 spot on my list. Coming in at number 8, we have the Moors sniper rifle from Advanced Warfare. Now, Advanced Warfare is often looked at as not the best Call of Duty, Advanced Warfare and Ghost. However, the Moors sniper rifle was one that you could never disagree with this being a good sniper. This thing was absolutely awesome, and Advanced Warfare is kind of tricky to snipe, as well as Black Ops 3, because when people are jumping around and they're up in the sky, it's kind of hard to get your aims down for those quick scopes. However, the Moors sniper was absolutely deadly, and I've even got a few 100 plus gameplays with this thing, a few DNA bombs. It's definitely one of my favorite snipers, and definitely my favorite sniper from the Advanced Warfare game. Coming in the next spot, we have the USR from Call of Duty Ghost. Now, Call of Duty Ghost was not the most popular Call of Duty. However, the sniping in this game was actually very good, and this quickscoping in this game was very solid as well. There's a lot of different snipers in that game that were solid, but the USR was one basically similar to the MSR from MW3. The USR in Call of Duty Ghost was absolutely deadly, and this was all the quickscopers' favorite. I absolutely love this gun. I actually got a few chem strikes sniping, not with the the USR, I think it was more with the VKS, I think it was called, but the USR was definitely the best one for quickscoping. Coming in next on this list, coming in at the number 6 spot, is the DSR from Black Ops 2. Now, the only reason why this is not higher up on the list is because this gun used to be the best sniper ever in Call of Duty, and then they nerfed it to really bad where it's not even close to as good as the Ballista anymore, because of how slow it scopes in now. But before the patch, the DSR was probably one of the best snipers ever in Call of Duty, and still to this day it's a great sniper, and that's why it goes at my number 6 spot on Call of Duty Black Ops 2, number 6 overall. Coming in at number 5 is the Barrett 50 cal. Of course, you could not leave the Barrett 50 cal off of this list. This gun was in so many games. It's been a staple in pretty much every Infinity Ward game. The Barrett 50 cal has always been a sniper that's not really the best one, but it's always a close second in pretty much every Call of Duty that's been in. MW2, MW3, COD 4, all that sort of stuff, and that's why the Barrett 50 cal deserves the number 5 spot on my list, just for its consistency and how solid it is over the time. This thing barely ever gets you hit markers. If you miss your first shot, it's not a bolt action, so you can just shoot them again once the recoil resets, and that's the number 5 sniper in my opinion. Now, we're getting into the top 4. This is where it gets pretty intense. Coming in at number 4 is the gun you're actually seeing me using up on the screen right now, the MSR from Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. Like I said, Modern Warfare 3 was a pretty solid game for quickscoping. Basically, in those modern years after Modern Warfare 2, after Black Ops 1, they went back into the quickscoping realm of MW3, and that's where this gun really exceeded. The MSR extended mags, as you can see in this gameplay right here, I think I got a Moab with it in this gameplay. It's absolutely deadly. This thing is crazy. Super fast reload, super fast to scope in, super high damage, and if you get in trouble, you can always whip out those secondaries, as MW3 is fond of having some of the best secondaries ever in Call of Duty, and that's why the MSR makes this spot at number 4 on my list. Now, here's my top 3, and I want you guys to leave your opinions on the top 3 as well in the comment section down below. Coming in at number 3 is the M40A3. Now, this one was a staple. This is basically what made quickscope. I guess quickscoping, you guys could say, was made in Call of Duty 2 technically, but Call of Duty 4 is where it kind of hit the mainstream, I guess you could say, if I'm getting my history right. This is, as far as my knowledge, the M40A3 was something that the signature snipers back in Call of Duty 4, the people that invented the sniping community basically, used this gun, the M40A3. Absolutely crazy good gun, and obviously one that you could run with the ACOG scope as well. You would literally never get a hit marker if you threw in the ACOG scope. I think it was a glitch in Call of Duty 4. You could one-shot them to the foot, and as well with just the normal scope, this gun was deadly at all ranges, and that's why the M40A3. And back in an old game in Call of Duty 4, which came out in 2007, I believe, maybe even, yeah, I think it was 2007, maybe even something like that, and Call of Duty 4 M40A3 definitely deserves this number 3 spot. Now, we're getting to the top 2. These ones are all up for debate. Depends which Call of Duty you guys like more. You guys can probably guess these top 2. Coming in at number 2, the Ballista from Black Ops 2. This gun is absolutely crazy. You guys saw me using it at the start of these gameplays. The Ballista has always been one that everyone loves to use. This one is a quickscoper's dream. You guys saw, even through Advanced Warfare, Call of Duty Ghost, all the futuristic Call of Duties, the snipers on YouTube were still playing Black Ops 2 and still sniping with this Ballista. That is just how good this thing is and how loved it is in the Call of Duty series. The Ballista is definitely probably one of the most loved snipers of all time. It depends on some people. A lot of people that started playing in Black Ops 2, they will swear on their life this is the best sniper of all time, and that's why it gets the number 2 spot on my list, because number 1, we had to leave room for the king of all these snipers, in my opinion, which is the Intervention from MW2. Now, of course, there's going to be different opinions depending on when you started really getting into Call of Duty. Modern Warfare 2 for me was when I really started getting into Call of Duty, and me and my friends spent countless hours sniping with this thing on private matches, in real matches, free-for-all sniping. The Intervention was an absolutely deadly sniper. It was extremely sleek, extremely sexy, the look of this gun, and it performed extremely well too. It's only been in MW2, this gun, and we've been wanting it back for years into different Call of Duties, but this one is sort of a gem that, you know, if they bring it back into a Call of Duty, you know, if they bring it back in the future, maybe into Black Ops 3, even though was an Infinity Ward gun, or into the next Call of Duty, they would have to do it right, because you don't want to touch this gem. The Intervention has been an insane sniper rifle, and one that is good for pretty much everything you need to do. Trick shotting, quick scoping, normal sniping, private match sniping. The Intervention definitely fits all those realms, and that's why it comes in at my number 1 spot of the best snipers of all time in Call of Duty. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this list of the top 10 snipers of all time. If you guys agree or disagree, let me know in the comment section down below. I'd appreciate if you guys could all drop a like on this thing as well. These top 10s, some of them go over really well, some of them are not, you know, not that many people like them, or not that people don't like them, they just don't get as many views. But I think this one should go over well, because snipers and sniping is a lot of things that people are interested in, I'm interested in pretty much Call of Duty. A lot of Call of Duty players are interested in sniping, so I think this video will go over quite well. I want you guys to let me know in the comment section down below. Let me know what you guys really want to see for top 10s and top 5s. I'm serious about this, you guys. I need your guys' ideas, because I have a lot of ideas on my own, but I want to see what you guys want, because you guys are the ones that are going to be watching the videos. I want to take your guys' ideas from the comment section down below with your top 10s and make them into videos. So let me know in the comment section any idea you guys have for a top 10. I'll be reading every single comment on this video. If you guys made it to the end of the video, comment sniper. Drop a like on the thing, subscribe for a cookie, and don't look, and have a great night, and I'm out. Peace!